Alright, so what we got here tonight is a whole monitor. Well, this one is one of those complete all-in-one desktop monitor along with the system unit built in, that I'm going to use as a softbox, right? So I'm not showing the entire process of loosening down the monitor itself, simply because each device is different. This one that I already loosed it down. So I went ahead and I loosed down all the different components for the monitor, and I have it all split up. So this part I probably will use as just a reflective glass. It comes in a dark shade, and then the white part that you saw earlier is the diffuser part that I will make use of in terms of lighting it up and have it reflect. So it has a nice reflective surface here on it. So I'm just gonna show you guys the different components as I take them out. That's the first layer. It's just a nice soft sheet of plastic. I'm not sure what it does. I guess each part has its function inside. The important parts are this part, and this one kind of bends the light to have it a little bit brighter. So if you notice, the image actually appears before bringing it down, and simply because I guess of the ridging that is built upon the sheet. And again, I think I saw this video in DIY Perks, and so I'm just trying it out to see if I can use it as a soft light. So this is my reflective sheet that I'm kind of depending on, and then there is another sheet that comes in afterwards that also will assist with the reflection. And of course the aim is to build a soft light, right, so that I can actually look at it. So this one was giving me a little bit of issue in terms of releasing it. There's also a larger glass component to this, so there's a other sheet there, as you'll see. So that's my third sheet, and again, I'm thinking that I may not need to use all of these, but because of the reflection I'm looking for from the LED, then these might become handy. And then this one, of course, is your thicker glass sheet, and has some small dots on it that I believe will spread the light whenever the LED light touches onto that surface. So that, of course, is my main component, and then the final sheet goes behind as a reflectant for the LED light. So after I remove all the components, I notice that there is already a bunch of LEDs lined up in the back. Of course, those probably require some special connection that I don't have the knowledge to fool it right now, I don't have the time to fool it. So I brought in my own LED strip that I had lying around the house. I got this in one of those LED packages where it would light up on movement, right? It's one of those that goes on the tables or on shelves, along with a movement sensor. So I'm just going to take this and tape it around the edge, covering those LEDs, or I might put it on the other side, and that I will use as my light source. And then the reflectant or the reflecting will come from there. What I had to do here was to loose some of the brackets that would hold down the glass itself and bring those up, because the LED strip that I was using is a little bit thicker than the ones that comes original with the monitor, but already you can see the brightness of the light. This LED strip works at 5 volts. So it's just one of those rechargeable kits, which will be perfect, because then it makes my soft light a little bit mobile, right? So I can take it with me wherever I go. So this is how it looks afterwards. I'm going to put in a layer here. I haven't put on all the layers yet, and so you'll get a chance to see me layering it up. So here I'm taking the different components that comes with it, and I'm going to layer them over each other. So the first component I'm adding here is the diffuser. Again, like I mentioned, the glass comes with some dots, I guess, that spreads the light, and so as soon as the LED touches these, you should see the light spread a little bit more, right? So I'm adding that in. The light is already spreading. Again, the soft light is meant so that you can look at it without having it kind of give you that burn, you know. So the first layer is in. From here I'm going to add in some of the other layers and just put those up on top, and again I'm just putting it back as it was, and that basically will do the trick for my soft box, right? It's one of those mobile soft box that we're using. just kind of want to show you guys the difference while I'm using the light source itself. So right now it's off. Notice that as soon as I turn it on, it's able to give me that reflection from the position that I wanted. Because it's so light and so mobile, it means that I can carry it with me anywhere I go, right? So again, this comes with a rechargeable kit, and so I can simply slap the rechargeable kit on the back and take it with me. And I can position the light above, below, to the left, to the right, depending on what's your better side, you know. So it works. It's nice. It's something that I want you guys to try. So if you have an old monitor laying around, this is one of those things that you can do with it, right? So my final product, let me show you the final product in the end. And of course, some of my future videos will include the use of this soft light. I'm hoping to do a series or build a series of them that I can just use and set up shop, right?